Hey, Sim Candy, I'm back here again, and I'm playing the Sim City. So I'm looking at these regions. I'm trying to figure out which region will best suit my playing for right now. I'm looking at each region, and I'm trying to find which one has only one great work. Have choices to pick from. I got this one that only has three cities. I was like, no. I looked at it. I was like, no. Then we have the Whitewater Valley that has five cities, but it has one great work. But it has a lot of mountains and terrains, and I don't feel like creating tunnels, bridges in order for my people to get to certain areas and locations. So I also saw this reflection of a toll that has like seven cities with one great work, and I like that. But you also get that little bit of mountains and coastal area. When I think about these coasts, I'm thinking about renewable energy and I'm thinking about hydro plants. I'm thinking about solar work. I'm thinking about solar energy, and I think this would be a good place. But when you think about it, you also got to think about the academy. I don't think the academy will fit this type of terrain. Like, it's not really an academy type feeling. It's too much water for all the futuristic parts of that pack. So I'm looking at other cities as well. I'm seeing like most of them has like two great works, and that means it's separate cities, and I don't like that. I like only having one great work, so I have multiple cities to work off of. And I'm looking at this desolate city, desolate region in particular, because it has one great work and it has a fallout epicenter, which is a smoldering ruins of a site, and I like that. But I'm thinking about how much hardship we're going to face with this terrain. Like, we do have a river here, but is there any water in these city areas? Let's look at it. Like, when you have to see this up close, you're not really seeing that much water, but it might have good minerals and might have good resources located deep in. So we might have oil, we might have ore, we might have coal, but it might still not be a good way to work. Remember, I got to pick the first. This will be the hardest decision that I have to make at the very beginning, because it'll change how I play, trying to figure out what type of resources I have in the region itself for my great work. I can pick this Edgewater Bay. Most people take this one because it has seven cities and one great work, and it has a lot of water, but it looks like the cities are going to be super small. It's not that much of a terrain. Most of it is carried by water, but you see it's so much water. So it'd be great to have for a trading port, for casinos and cities, but it's not a stable city, a stable region to have for industry, especially since I want to get into my futuristic pack. I really want to do the academy. I need to have resources as well. So I might go back to that desolate area purely because they might have the resources I need, but the terrain might be difficult. So we might have to buy water from another city, or we might have to order new resources elsewhere. So I'm going to pick the city in particular. I'm going to go with Kandi as my name of my region. I'm not going to do sandbox mode. But now this is the hard part. So see, this is what I'm talking about. When you're looking at these regions, you have to be very careful, because this has little water, has little wind, has no resources at all. That's going to be a terrible site to pick. I could put like some academy here. If I could figure out how to set up my academy, how to put the rich and the wealthy here, this would be a good area to have for amusement, but it would not be a great area for me to actually have industry for my first city. It just won't. This one is an excellent area for the academy. Like, it has ore, it has coal. It does not have oil though, so that's a problem. We might have to get some oil from elsewhere. It got a lot of water, a lot of wind. This might be a good first city to tap on. When I'm looking at this, ooh, look at this one. This one has all the resources it needs, rich in all natural resources for the mega corp or the mining city that you could want, including open spaces for building a town full of workers. I like this one, but when you get to the Omega Corp, you have to be very careful, because you have to build up a great city for education. Purely because you want to have educated people, educated citizens in order to run the Omega Corp, because a lot of hazmat issues come up with this. So I have to be careful. I might use that later on for Omega Corp, but that's not a now city. This one is a dry site that's dominated by the ridges itself. the tunnel through the ridges to reach deep deposits of natural resources. I like this one. I might actually pick this one. It's a little bit weird with the terrain here, but we're going to see how it works out. That might be my go-to choice right now for the first city that we have. This one only has to win. Like, I would not put this here other for the academy. Other than that, this is going to be a hard one. A hard no. So when you look at this, it's got crude oil making it right for omega for mining operations. I like that, but I don't need it for right now. I do. Ooh, radiation. Okay. Oh, to remove the radiation from this site and provide access to resources. So this is the fall active center. Oh, I like this one. Oh my God, I can't wait to play in this area in particular. This is the fallout, so we can't start on that. That was going to be our hard city to actually claim. So I'm going to claim this one first, and I'm going to change the name immediately. Purely because I can't backtrack. No. You know what? Trap Ridge. I'm going to call it Trap Ridge. Let's change the name now. So Trap Ridge. I'm going to also slow up time so we can have time to build. So, yeah, this is what I was talking about. When I was looking at this city, I'm seeing this huge mountain. So I either have to go through it by building the tunnel or go above it by building the bridge. But let's see what else is here. So I saw earlier that we have the ore. Yeah, so all our ore is here. So this is going to be our industry side. And where our coal? Yep, all the coal is here as well. So do we have oil? We don't have oil. So I have to build my residence here. Sure, because all industry will go in the back part of this area, and I have to build a tunnel to get to that area. So let's start that off first. I want to look to see where the wind is going. So all pollution has to go this way. So I have to build an area here for my power, for my cold, not my cold, for anything that blows smoke, it has to be over here on this side. So, yeah, I can see that. Let me see if we got water. Do we have water here in this area? Ooh. Oh. Yeah, this is a bad area for water. We're going to be struggling for a while to get some water, but let's start off first by building some roads here. I'm going to see if we have any railing. We do have railing. It starts here. Okay, good. So I'm going to start here and just build some common roads. These roads are not for anybody to live on. This is just, oh, did everyone do that? That's $12,000. Go back a little bit. Let me just put 6,000 down, and I'm not going to do anything more than that. And then I have to start building ahead. So the main roads I don't normally like people to live on. I definitely don't because it causes so much traffic. So I have to make sure that when I'm building on these roads that I keep into account the amount of traffic that might come our way. I'm also going to start building some, let me give it some time. Yeah. And build some residential here, residential here, residential here. And I do need to start building over here just for us to have some light. So I will have to get like a big road here. Nothing too special, nothing too exuberant. I just got to make sure that if I build something over here, can it go through this rock? Or do I have to curve it? If I have to curve anything, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a nightmare. Let's see. Can I curve? Go in. Yeah, I'm not trying to, can I, no. I'm trying to go in, not out. Can I go in? I'm just trying to build a tunnel. Like, I'm not trying to build too much. I'm just trying to build a tunnel. Let me try to straighten this out and do it that way. Can I build a tunnel through here? I don't want to be that high. I want to go in. Can I go in? I don't have nowhere near enough money to go in. Yep, nowhere near enough money. Oh, goodness. Well, I tried that. Let me just let go on that. So I'm going to have to figure this out. This is going to be the hardest part. See if I can end. Oh, it isn't. Oh, it's going to cost us $19,000. Oh, God. Do I want to spend that now? Do I want to spend that now? Oh, there's a cold here? Oh, goodness. I made a mistake. I didn't understand the plan. Did I abandon this area of cold? Let me figure. Give me a moment. I just got to figure this out. Okay. I got a plan. I got to get rid of this. Okay. That cost us some money. It really did. It cost us some money. But I think I can save this area if I just trying to build some roads. This is the area in particular. Why did I destroy that road? That road was nearly perfect. I could have kept it. I can kick myself if I want to. Okay, that works. I will have to build that road back again, which is going to cost me some money. Yep. Okay, yep. I'm down 20,000. So I do need to come up with some way of building that's not going to cost us Uber cash, which we don't have right now. So this is as much as I can get to right now while trying to figure out my way to get through. So I'm going to go here. And this is what I don't like about it, because you can see I'm now going through the mountain right now. But I spent like $8,000 just trying to go through the mountain. And if I put any type of residential, I'm going to have to get rid of the residential that I placed here, because that's the stupidest idea I ever came up with. So I have to get rid of all this residential, because it's going to be our main highway, which I really wish I had placed this over here as the main highway, but it's what it is right now. I'm going to have to replace it later on when I have enough money, but that's not what we have to deal with right now. So I have to figure out where to place more residential while being aware of this cold. So I'm going to put more residential here, 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 and I'm going to put like all of my necessities, like for town hall, the firefight. Actually, I'm not going to put my firefighters here, because this is how you get your houses to burn down, especially with that mission that they will normally give us. And then I have to figure out where the water goes. So let me go figure out where the water is going to be at. Yeah. Okay. And it's going to cost us $8,000? Nope, $3,000. That's not bad. This would have cost us $6,000. So I'm going to place this right. All this is going to be bad for us. So let me just try to figure this out. That'd be too close to housing. That'd be too close to the existing road. Not close it off. Yeah, I'm going to close that off. And I'm going to get the water in, and then I'm going to have to take out a loan. Oh, I don't have enough money. Yep, I don't have enough money. I have to actually take out a loan now. So here comes the loan. Now I can do it. And now I have to figure out where I'm going to place the power. Okay, let me just place the power here. This is where the power is going to be right now. And now I'm going to start setting us up for a good day. So I'm going to place some, for right now, this is where I'm going to place commercial. It's all going to be destroyed once we set up the coal mine. So I'm going to get us back into regular gameplay. And let's see how this setup goes, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to speed this on 3 speed, just so we can see if we can recuperate some money that we lost, because we lost a ton of money. They're already going to take another $353. Yep, took it. And as our residence is starting to build up, we're also getting some commercial coming in. We do need to put some, I forgot something. We forgot to put in industry. I can't believe I forgot the one important thing we need is industry. So I have to figure this out. Where I want to place industry is here. And how I'm going to connect it, that is my problem now. So I'm going to connect it. Let me see if it's going to get in the way of the code. Because if anything that gets in the way in code and or, that's a problem for me. Yep, all of it's going to get in the way of code and or. Well, darn. Yep, it's just going to be a nightmare. Just looking at it, it's going to be a complete nightmare. Let me just start building up our industries right now. And then we're going to put or right here, and then code here, and code here. But I'm going to use this as a last resort before I put it there. And this is all going to be a way for us to get housing and have a direct line to the industry. So let's get into the gameplay again. And I'm off the pause. So when you're looking at this, this is more difficult to figure out when you start playing SimCity. Like, you have to work slow and steady, but you also got to make sure you get a proper layout, because if you don't, you're going to end up in trouble. Like, yep, I need to have a sewer pipe. Of course, I forgot about the sewer pipe. There. But now I have to double check to see if that's going to become a problem for our water. There's no water over there, so luckily enough, I did not make that mistake. But now we've got a petition for the code, which I'm happy about, but we have no money to pay for us to have a coal mine right now. None at all, like zero. And we barely have enough electricity as is. So, yeah, we're going to have to watch this electricity. Let's check out the water. The water's not that bad, but I have to keep closer watch on this. I'm going to check to see if we can build our town hall. Yes, we can. The question is, where should we place it? Because anywhere we place it is where it's going to stay for us. And I don't want to have to move it twice. So I might place it here. Or here. Here. Or here. Or I could place it here. But let me just try to see if I can map up some more road. So I know I'm not causing a problem with it being anywhere. Okay. Let me double check to see if we got code there. None. Or none. Okay, so I can map it out now. And you're going to go right here. So that made everybody happy here. This is going to end up trying to cause them to become middle class, but everybody's happy. Look at that one person. But I'm already named you. You're Trap Ridge. So we got all our industries here. Everybody has to go out through the bridge in order to get to their job or place of employment. I got 500 people as our population. So we're looking at this now. We have no available jobs. We have 44 people that is now currently unemployed, which is a problem, especially when you think about us having lack of no education here. That could become a serious issue if we don't pay attention to that problem. So we have to keep a closer eye on this. So like we got 44 people exactly who's unemployed. So I might put out like a tiny, super tiny park, just so they don't get crazy on me. And it's going to cost us some money at the beginning to run it. But hopefully it will pay off at the end when some of these people here will turn into our medium wealth. Like, and I want this to also offset any negative behavior based off of this as well. So I could place it here or here. I'm going to place this right now here. Yep. We got new homes being built for our medium wealth right here. So that also dropped our population. So now we lost 30 people. We lost 42 people for unemployment because they're all going to become medium wealth. Yep, they're slowly doing it. And I think we had to even, yep, it went down. And as I said, those available jobs that have my medium wealth is now starting to be taken. We got 8 people from medium wealth that came in. So we have a new total of unemployed 2 people. So that's great. So some people moved out, some people stayed. But either way, that's working for us with the amount of kids we have. And we are slowly starting to build back our money. And the bond is slowly starting to be paid off. But I really want us to get another bond just so we can start selling coal. So I will take out another bond right now in the early morning, hit pause, and now I've got to check on our map to see where our coal is. Yep, it's right here. So I do have to build a road like crazy fast here just to make sure I don't make any more mistakes regarding where our coal is located. And I'm going to switch it around just to see how bad, ooh, this line. I might have to get rid of this line just so I can build another one. Give me a moment while I'm contemplating this issue. Let me just get rid of this. And then build this. $9,000. Wow. Do I have enough money for the coal mine? I do. Just barely. Just barely enough for that coal mine. Or it's cheaper. But I need this in the trading. So I'm going to do this. Yep, now I need something for trading. Trade. Where are the trading lots? There it is. Oh, now this is where I have to be very careful. Because if I place this trade in the wrong location, and I can't afford it anyway, this can mess up everything I already had planned out. So I will have to place it here. It's going to be a little bit close to the ore, but that's going to be okay with me. I will get rid of this mark here because once we get enough coal, we will have enough wiggle room to actually have a plant, and I plan to place it over here anyway. So I am going to up the taxes just a little bit for right now because I'm going to take out another bond. Just so I can place this. Did I take out the bond? I did not. Okay. There it is. Just so I can place this here. And now let's go into play mode. Yep, you can be unhappy as you can be, but I'm still trying to make some money here. So I'm going to place this here. I'm going to also, I can get this later on. I don't need it now. It's going to save me 15 pounds per, $15 or 15 simoleons per hour. So I'm looking at this right here, and we slowly starting to see this town take shape. We got coal mines, so people are going to be hired soon. Yep. Thank you. We got a lot of freight in, which is great for our workers. That means we can sell the freight, and it's managing our global market. So remember how I said there's nobody living here. So this line is normally used for our industry workers to go to their jobs over here. It will end up being used by our trading post in order for us to sell ore and sell coal. And in particular, it's going to lead us to our main road that I have already set up to make it easier on them from exporting all the coal. I'm exporting it. Like, I'm trying to make as much money as possible purely because we got to pay back 3 bonds instead of just 1. And the taxes are high, so it's going to bother our workers for a while, but it's still going to work. I don't want to do the academy here. Ask later. But you can see the park is already paying off. Like 9 residents is already using it. 10 residents, in fact. Our population did take a dip on the amount of people who is living here, but we are getting it back. We do have a lot of jobs available right now, so I could just keep pushing more and more residential into our area, but I'm trying to build slow and steady and pay off at least one of these bonds before I start thinking about fixing these terrible, terrible roads. So hopefully we are getting enough coal from our mining. It's going to take some time because they're trying to build their stock so they can just take it out by a truck to get to our storage facilities, and they're going to ship them out. So we're looking at this, and we've seen that our population is asking for more residential. But we're not doing that right now until we pay at least 1 bond off, and then I can just drop the taxes a little bit. But we are going to get some more problems coming up in our city purely because we did not plan this city. Yep, we did not plan this city with the best of the ingredients. As you can see, our solar, our wind power is having trouble trying to function and keep up with our supply of people. So it's going to start shutting off on people. And I hate that. It's going to try to shut off. And I don't want to buy more, but I guess I will have to buy like at least 1 turbine. 1 turbine, which I hate. Yep, because I'm going to end up destroying this whole thing very soon. So now we have SS. So everybody should be on. All power should be working. But right now we're all solar. So our industries over here is making our money for us. We have a small population. We are a small city. But we are making our money slow and steady. So we're finally getting some coal supply. This coal, I can't wait till it's shipped out, and it will go straight out into the world to be sold for 6,000 simoleons. I'm not going to edit my coal plant till our first shipment is out. Yep, our first shipment just went out. And now I can pay off this debt. Ooh, that debt paying. Yep, and with that I dropped the taxes down. And now I can slowly start adding more roads. I'm going to add more roads right now. And this is not going to look pretty, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't have enough money to make it all pretty. But this is going to give us some room. Yeah. Ooh. We needed that room. And I ran out of simoleons. Of course I ran out of simoleons. But we're slowly and steady is making our money and paying off our debt a bit at a time, just so we can be able to build up our city and build more residential. So our lines in these grids is looking a little bit crazy, but it's working out for our benefit. I could add more housing on this side, but I really don't want to, purely because I want to give them enough room to grow. Oh, this is not a good line. Is that better? I can have it up to here. Okay. Let me see. Nope, not enough moments. Okay. You do you, boo-boo. Yeah, there. That works. Okay, so I can put some line here. I can put a line here. But I actually have to make sure I get rid of that line in particular right here on the side. I really don't like building houses that close to it. Purely because those houses normally don't grow. And it's on the main road and it looks ugly. It looks pretty ugly. So I just put in some more residential, so this should help relieve us for a while. It's relieving our pressure. We're getting more residents coming in. That means more funding. And since I lowered the taxes, they're happy to come in. So we are going to need to have some type of clinic or firefighters. Yep, see, the clinic. We're on death already. So I have to have the clinic very soon, purely because people are going to start dying when you have them in close contact and you don't have a doctor around. We need police. I don't think we need police. No. No. I'm not doing superheroes. I'm not doing villains. No. This is not descendants in this piece, y'all. We're not doing that. But I'm happy that we are making some money off of our coal. And I can't wait to put in another one for our ore. This will be our way of making money in the city is coal and ore. I'm not going to focus on education, though. It would lower our problems regarding our citizens. We do have 53 people unemployed. Ooh. So I am thinking about adding, we got 389 people with trash. That's going to be a problem soon. So we're doing well regarding our sewer. We're doing well regarding our water. Power is doing okay, but we do need more people, and I hate to ask about that. So I want to add a nature park just to help offset the problems that's going to happen with this coal. Yep, see, it makes it a little bit better, just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So it just gives it a little bit of Actually, you know what? Actually, I've not done that at all. This should have been, okay, I'm so sorry. You all got to go. I'm so sorry. This is all supposed to be commercial. So let me just delete you people. You knew. Gotta go. So that's better. So yeah, I now have residential. I have commercial. So my commercial is going up, and especially with these two parks here. This poor person is on the wrong side. I hate to tell you, sir, but you are on the wrong side. Oh, yeah, I can do that. How much? 5,000. Get 5,000 people? That'd be cool. How much people though? 5,000? I'm doing the slow and steady challenge, so I'm not really trying to get mad or build up the city so quick that I can't keep up with the demands that they are giving me. So I'm trying to make sure that the city is actually going to survive what's going to happen to it. So I am trying to pay off the debts. I'm trying to slowly build a road. That's right here. I need to put a road over here. That works. And then I can connect it. That works. And now you slowly starting to see how this city is about to take place. Though it's more of a square type city, I'm starting to like it even more. I do need to build a bridge or a road that goes in between. Oh, I could. For 11,000, but it's not the right type of road. See. But I'm not trying to have us go through all these terrains, which is going to take up much of our land. So I could cut this up and turn this all into ore plants. But that's not my goal right now. My goal is just to pay off one more debt before my time is up. And ladies and gentlemen, we are almost there. We almost made enough money to pay off our debt. And we're making a little bit of a good plus per hour. We're making $963 per hour. Our population's at 1,349 people for our population, and we're not having that many unemployed. We only got 4 unemployed right now, and that's purely because they decide to be unemployed. We have enough jobs. If they decide to become media class, we could keep up with their demands. So I am about to pay off our next debt, and that leaves us with $33. But it also gave us some money from our bonds, so we're making $1,136. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first episode of Sim's Kandi, Sim City. I hope you have a great day, a good night, wherever you are. Bye.